Hello, I'd like to introduce myself to you. My name is Fanboy, Finneaus Fanboy. My friends call me Fat Finneaus Fanboy. A shout out to all my mates out there in the land of mirrorless. I've got the latest mirrorless as 4,000 autofocus points. I don't even need to focus. Everything is captured perfectly. Now what I have found, mate, is that my hero, the perfect stance for shooting mirrorless is modified weaver. See, I got my left foot out in front of the subject I am shooting. I take my non-dominant hand, I stick it in my pocket, kind of look like I'm playing pocket pool, and then just kind of point the camera in the general direction. Now I don't have to look, because I have focus peaking and 4,000 autofocus points. So if I get it in the right direction, sweet, sweet, absolutely sweet. Now I know you're thinking, you know, oi, why have I got a black rapid strap with this little lightweight gem? This is the future. You know, I used to shoot with Canon DSLRs, but it's a heavy system, you know, it's dinosaur stuff, you know, it's Stone Age, don't use that stuff no more. What do I still need a black rapid strap? It is a symbolic representation of the weight of the mirrorless system. Yes. So it is heavy, not in weight, but in the performance that it delivers, and I have to represent that by using a black rapid system like this. So, stance, pocket poo, general direction. I don't even have to look. Sweet. Perfect. I don't even have to crop it and post. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So, focus peaking, sweet, and 4,000 autofocus points. This camera, I don't even have to work no more. I just have to hold it down. Now there is a special feature when you hit function, menu, F6, backslash, hashtag, display, that all I have to do is hit my shutter release once. You sweep the camera around, and I have to take the stance, sweep the camera around, it will take 11 shots. It has recognition of what is compositionally artistic. Now I know you're thinking I'm fat, you know, I know some people think I am fat, but what it is that I'm swelled with creativity, with artistic integrity, because I represent the future. This is the future here, mate, you know. That old crap with the mirror and those big lenses, it's not the future anymore. This new system with 4,000 autofocus points, this is a 14mm to 600mm lens. It has 10 spherical elements in it. 10. 14 to 600mm. Don't need no lenses no more. Just see, I can close my eyes, and with the 4,000 focus points and composition acquisition, CA, this new system designed into this, it automatically recognizes the shots. I mean, I'm not joking about this, but I found that there's one thing that's able to help this a little bit, is because sometimes people think, you know, mate, why are you covered with all those tattoos? I mean, they're all over your legs and your arms and your back. These represent all the awards that I won for my artistic integrity, my creativity in looking towards the future. Oi, right, yes, DSLR's a Stone Age, man. That's like using a Rolleiflex. It's like using film, or like Kodachrome. It's Stone Age, man. This is the future. You know, I don't have to think no more. I just have to represent by being there. Let the camera take the shots for me. Just got it, you know. 14 to 600mm. Composition, acquisition, and 4,000 autofocus points. You know, there's no thinking no more. is artistic creativity and technology fusion. It's fusion, you see, it's fusion. It's fusion. Now, sometimes people would look at you a little strange, and I found that to represent my buddy, who is a professional shooter, that, you know, in addition to the pocket pool stance, you know, which it helps me shoot, I mimic this off of him. You know, one hand you pocket like this, perfect photography. But represent, I gotta wear a special hat. And you know, nothing says that you are a true artist, you know, in addition to having the technology, then if you have a very unique hat. Yes, yes. So, and the more strange it looks, the more you know you're representing. Yes, hold on, let me get on for you. Now, I only upload, even though this is a 40 megapixel camera, I only upload to Facebook. I shoot in RAW, I convert to JPEG, and then I downsample. Yes. Everything is Facebook now, man. You don't need to print no more. Printers are the past, just like DSLRs. So, now, the stranger your hat, I found out, the more professional they believe you are. Because we all know, mate, represent, that the weirder you look, the more they know you are a real artist. So if you're wearing something that a normal bloke, a normal bloke on the street would wear, they can't take you for a real artist. You gotta wear something strange. Strange. It's not strange. It shows that you have a creative mind. You know, you can look into the fusion of technology and artistry, which I'm representing here. Now with my stance, my hand in my pocket, and my heart, people know that I'm representing true creativity. True creativity. See, I don't have to look. Compositional acquisition fusion technology combined with 4,000 autofocus points. This is the future, man. I don't have to worry no more about focusing, you know, spot metering. I don't have to worry about that no more, man. I just gotta represent by being here. And when I'm here, and people see that I'm a true artiste, because I am representing and I'm presenting the technology that's the future, people look at that and they go, that's a real artist. Look. I didn't take that picture. The camera automatically knew that there was a perfect shot right over there and it grabbed it. Yeah. Yeah. So, you feel what I'm saying? This is true artistry. You're going to have to put down and sell your DSLR gear, man. It's the future. This is the future. You know? Don't have to think no more. You know? This isn't the Stone Age, you know, like, you know, Google is inventing cars that drive themselves. Why do you need a camera that you got to be focusing all the time and spot metering and using filters and releases and crap, you know? We're advanced as a civilization. We're representing. My goatee shedding a little bit on my shirt here. We're representing the future, you know? You gotta look to the future. This is the future of photography. Get rid of that old Nikon and Canon gear, you know? There's a bloke might buy it for you. You know, maybe put it on Craigslist or sell it to some sucker on eBay. Or you can get one of these systems. But you got to get a new one every year because the technology and the fusion is always going forward. And you can't look back, man. You can't be looking back. Because, future! Stop thinking, man. Google's got driverless cars. You know, we're thinking about compositioning lighting anymore. This is the future, mate. This is what the South Africans call Zeph. This is Zeph, man. You know what Zeph is? Then you're in the past. You're living in the past. It's the future. Oi. Represent.